If you've been dreaming of a spacious home with room for everyone and in a prime location, then this home is going to blow you away. Not only does it have a master suite on the first floor, but a master suite on the second floor and is ideal for multi-generational living. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Belinda, your Central Florida realtor. I travel all throughout Central Florida looking for the best price, new resale, and investment homes, all with the greatest incentives to help save you money. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or adding to your real estate portfolio, my team and I are here to guide you every step of the process. If that sounds like something you like, make sure to go ahead and like this video and subscribe to get updated on our weekly videos. Today we are in St. Cloud, Florida, which is located in Osceola County. We are specifically in the Harmony area, which is a good midpoint between Melbourne and the St. Cloud area. So here you are about an hour away from both Melbourne and Cocoa Beaches. You're about 45 minutes away from Orlando International Airport, as well as the theme parks, shopping, and restaurants. Within St. Cloud, you have hospitals, you have businesses, you have shopping centers, you have everything that you want within about a 15 to 20-minute drive, and we are conveniently located only about 30 minutes away from Lake Nona. Now let's go ahead and preview this home. As you walk up to the home, the first thing you notice is the nice, beautiful brick accents in the front of the home. You also notice the nice decorative trim that is on the garage door. And this home is set up for hurricane shutters on all exterior windows, so you do notice that it does have the equipment there already. Then as you walk towards the front door, it has a nice, simple landscaping package. I don't have a green thumb, and if you don't either, it's pretty for people to see when they come in, but it is very manageable. And then you have the nice accent of the red door as you come in. As you walk into the home, the first thing I noticed that looks very nice is the nice high ceilings, so you just don't walk into a living room. You also have the stairs that have the wrought iron here, so it's nice that it's not just a big wall. You get to see through it, so lots of light. Then as you walk down the hallway, you notice that it has tile throughout, so this entire first floor has tile throughout. Here you have the garage. It's just your standard two-car garage. And then on this side, you have your half bath. So this home is a 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath home, 2-story with 2 master suites, one on the first floor and one on the second floor, and it's 3,087 square feet. At the end of the hallway, you have a nice space that is just for your dining area. So it is nice to have a dining area that's separate from the living room area, and it's a large space, nice big window, so lots of light coming in, and right next to the kitchen. With this area, you can very easily fit a large table with 8 chairs. Then you also have your closet pantry here, nice big closet pantry. It's also pretty high, so you can fit some of your bigger appliances on that top shelf. Then conveniently located right in front of the dining room, you have your kitchen. So this kitchen has the island with the granite, so it has kind of that gray, white, and black accent. You have a nice big sink, so no barrier in the middle. If you're cooking, kind of big pots, big pans, it's pretty nice to have this nice big deep sink in the kitchen. You also have the extended island. So as you can see here, you can put maybe 3 or 4 different chairs here. Also some on the side, lots of outlets, so you can go ahead and plug in your appliances, and it faces out to the living room. Then in the kitchen, you have your 42-inch cabinets all the way to the top. You also have the microwave and the stove, and the dishwasher is conveniently located in the island. 2 big windows that are letting light in, and then you also have the track lighting throughout. Then right in front of the kitchen, you have a nice big living room. So this is a huge house, 3,000 square feet, nice big living room area. Remember, the dining room is over there, so all of this would be family area. You can definitely put a nice big TV here. You have the 2 windows. I know it's a little bit harder when there's not furniture here, but here you can fit a sectional, you can fit a sofa, a love seat, a chair, a table. You can probably even put some things on the back here. And then, like I said, this house has 2 master suites. The first master suite is on the 1st floor. You have the window that faces out to the back of the house, and there is a nice little lake there, very peaceful lake, so that you can go ahead and look at. Then in the bathroom, you have your double vanities, same throughout the entire house, which is great for uniformity. You have your white cabinets, your gray countertops, double sinks, a very nice light fixture. Then you have your stand-up shower, nice big shower. They don't have a door, so you can either put a curtain if you want to, or you can go ahead and add a door to it. Then you have your huge master closet. So again, big closet, high ceiling, lots of shelving, and room on the floor for shoes, maybe for your suitcases, but lots of space in the master closet. Then you have, of course, your latrine, a fancy way of saying the area that your toilet is in. And on top of that, you also have some shelving here. So towels, anything that you want to go ahead and put in here, not in the closet, it's conveniently located. Now we'll go ahead and head up to the 2nd floor. When you get to the top of the stairs, the first thing you have is this hallway. Now the top part of this house does have carpet throughout, but of course that's something you can change in the future. And then you're met with this massive loft. This loft area is pretty massive. It is a huge area, pretty much can be used as a second living room. You do have the 2 windows here, so lots of light coming in, but it is such a big area that you can easily cut it up into a couple of different areas. So if you want, let's say, a movie room upstairs, you can get some nice blackout blinds and you can put a projector up and have a nice little movie area. Also, if you wanted to have a second living room, tons and tons of things you could do. You could have a little play area here for the kids if you want to, a desk, an entire couch set here. Tons of options for this upstairs living room. Then as you go down the hallway, all of your other bedrooms, as well as the laundry room and the 2nd master bedroom, are on this 2nd floor. So first we'll go into the 2nd bedroom. The 2nd bedroom here is actually a nice large size. Most of the new construction have rooms that are maybe 10 by 10. This one is probably 12 by 12, maybe even a little bit bigger. So nice big room, faces the side of the house, a big window for light. Then here you can easily fit I would say even a queen size bed, 2 nightstands. You still have this entire wall here, so maybe a TV, a bureau, and you have a little bit more space on this side to put some extra storage. And you have your double door closet, which is nice and deep, and also it's pretty high up, so you can store things on that top shelf. Then immediately across from the 2nd bedroom, you have the 3rd bedroom. It is a little bit of a smaller room, but it is still a nice size. You have a closet here that's a little bit smaller, but the closet is on this wall. You also have your window here, so this is the side of the house. Lots of light coming in. A light fixture, which can easily be changed into a fan, a chandelier, pretty much whatever you want. This room, I would say it's probably going to be more of an office room maybe, because it's a little bit smaller, or you can easily fit a twin or a full-size bed with 2 nightstands and then a bureau with a TV here. Then right across from this bedroom and conveniently located next to the 2nd bedroom, you have your 4th bedroom. The 4th bedroom is, I'd say, between the first one here, so bedroom 2 and bedroom 3. So it's kind of in between those two sizes. So a little bit larger than normal room. Light fixture again that you can go ahead and change. Window on the side of the house. You also have the closet here, which is, it's not the sliding doors, it's kind of the doors that open up into this closet. And you have a little bit of space on the side here for storage. This one could fit a queen bed or a full bed, depending on how much space you want around it, and lots of furniture around it as well. Then as you exit this bedroom, right across from it, you have your second bathroom. So this house has 3 bathrooms altogether. This bathroom has the double vanities, so it's great if you have 3 bedrooms here for 3 kids, then this bathroom would fit for all of them. You also have your white cabinets to match throughout the entire house. In this bathroom, you have a tub, and this is a pretty big tub. So if you have little ones that you need to bathe, maybe you bring the dog upstairs and bathe the dog, nice big bathtub that fits quite a bit of water in there. You also have the shower attached, and you have a nice little linen closet here to put away all of your bath towels. Then as you go back into the hallway and turn right, all of the bedrooms are upstairs except for that first floor master bedroom. So the great thing is you have your laundry room on the second floor. So this is the laundry room that's on the second floor, which is very convenient to all of the bedrooms. You have actual cabinets here, so quite a bit of storage space within these cabinets. Your washer dryer can go side by side here. You have a window, so when you're folding clothes or doing your laundry, it doesn't feel so stuffy and dark. And quite a bit of space here if you wanted to do storage. And it has the door, so you can close it up if it's a little bit of a mess. Then as soon as you get out of this room, on the right-hand side, you have your second master suite. Even though the master suite on the first floor is a pretty large size, this one is actually a little bit bigger. It does have the carpet, it doesn't have the tile like it does downstairs, but this master bedroom could easily fit a king bed. You can go ahead and put 2 nightstands. You have a wall here for a TV or any type of dresser you want. You also have a huge wall on this side where you can put a dresser. Then you have the corner here, so you can put a nice seat. Maybe if you work from home and you want a desk here, it is more than enough room to fit all of that and still have space to walk around the furniture. This faces the back of the home. So the nice thing is you have these 2 big windows that let in a lot of light, and you have a pond right behind you. So it's a nice view when you look outside of the window. You have a pond instead of another house right behind you. Then right in front of this master suite, you have your master bathroom. This master bathroom is a little bit bigger than the one downstairs. So here you have your shower. Again, it doesn't have a door. So if you want, you can always add a door or you can do a curtain. It just depends on what you like better. You still have your double vanities here. So again, same colors as you have throughout the house, nice and uniform. Your white cabinets. And then unlike the one downstairs, so the bathroom downstairs, the toilet is in its own little room. Here, it's kind of open, even though this is a bigger space and has the nice big window letting in a lot of light. So go ahead and comment below and let me know what you think. Do you prefer a bathroom that has a toilet that has its own separate room, or do you like it just being part of the entire bathroom? I like having a separate room. You know, if you want to go brush your teeth or do anything, it's a little inconvenient if somebody's literally sitting right here. So I do like having that separate room, but go ahead and let me know what you think. Then you also have a closet here, which is perfect linen closet. So you can go ahead and put your bath towels, any storage items so that it's not right in the middle of the area. Then you have your master closet. Nice big area. Again, you have your higher ceilings. You only have 1 set of shelves here, but I think you have more than enough room to put another second set of shelves. You also have this blank wall here, which is nice and big. So I would go ahead and put all my shoes, my bags, everything nicely on this wall here. Now let's go ahead and look at the backyard. Conveniently located at the back of the home, you have your sliding glass doors that lead to a built-in porch. Now, these are the trifold doors, so they can push all the way back, so you have a little bit more of indoor-outdoor space. You also see here that you have all of the equipment for your shutters. So this house, again, does have hurricane shutters throughout the entire home. You have a nice little area here. So if you want to put a TV, anything that you want to put out here, you have electricity. You also have your light fixture here, which you can change to a fan if you want to. It is all screened in, so it's perfect, especially since there is a pond right behind it. So nice big backyard. In this backyard, you can easily fit a pool if you want to, a swing set for the kids. If you want to extend the porch out, you always can go ahead and do that. And it's nice that it has the pond right behind you. So nice, peaceful mornings, drinking coffee in your porch, looking out at the pond. Now, this community does have a community pool, but again, if you want your own private pool, there's more than enough room here. Now, let's go ahead and go inside and talk about all of the specs of the home. Now, let's go ahead and recap. The home that we just looked at is a 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 2-story home. That's 3,087 square feet with a 2-car garage. Remember, this one has the master suite that is downstairs, and then it has an additional master suite on the 2nd floor, as well as that big, massive game room, flex room, kind of that bonus room upstairs. At the time of this video, that home is selling for $485,000. On top of that, there are some incentives that the builder is giving. The first incentive is $15,000 in flex cash. So what is flex cash? Flex cash can be used to buy down your interest rate. It can be used to maybe put a refrigerator or something in here that you want to, or it can be used to lower the price of the home. Also, when you use the builder's in-house lender, then you also get all of your closing costs paid. Now for financing. Financing, you can do an FHA loan on this home. FHA has a low down payment of only 3.5%. And FHA is not just for first-time home buyers, it's just for anyone that plans on living in the home as a primary residence. Then you also have a conventional loan, which also can have a 3 to a 5% down payment, and also for a primary homeowner. So that is also a good program that you can use of a conventional loan. Then you have a conventional loan that is for second homes. So you live up north, you live out west, and you want a second home that's only going to be something that you don't rent. So let's say a vacation home for you, then conventional loan can do 10% down. If you are simply buying as an investment property, then you can do a conventional loan with 20% down. Then we also have the option of the VA loan. So VA loans are for people who either have served in the military or are currently serving in the military, and it allows you to put 0% down. So it's 100% financing, 0% out of your pocket for the down payment. And then remember, if you use the builder's lender, they pay all of your closing costs. So you can get into a home for like $2,000 down if you do a VA loan. And anyone who has served in the military, we do want to thank you for your service. Me and my husband have a son that is actively in the Air Force and stationed in Alaska, and we are in Florida. So we understand all of the time and effort you put into it and all of the sacrifices that you make, and we want to thank you for your service. One of the great things about this community is that there is no CDD, and the HOA is only $750 for the entire year. That includes a community pool that is right at the entrance of the community. So tell me what you think. Do you think a $750 HOA is better than having a CDD and also having a community pool, so you do get a little bit of something for that $750? Thank you so much for joining me on this tour. I understand that purchasing a home is one of the biggest investments you'll ever make in your life. My team and I are here to guide you every step of the process, from finding the perfect home to getting you the best deal on pricing, as well as the best financing terms. We've got you covered. Whether you like this home or any other home in the area, feel free to reach out to me at the phone number below. If you like this video, make sure to like it, subscribe, and hit the bell to stay updated on our weekly videos. Thanks again for joining me on this tour, and I hope to see you on the next one.